Hi everybody, my name is Barry Schwartz and this is the Search Buzz video recap. Today is Friday, February 24th, and this is the search news we covered over at the Search Engine Roundtable at seroundtable.com over the past week. First up, Google has confirmed that they did that image update, design update in Germany and France and probably some other countries, but they only confirmed there were some updates. They wouldn't confirm with me, the press wouldn't confirm with me that it was Germany and France, but on the data anomalies page in the Google Search Console, they said it's Germany and France, which is cool. And basically what happened is, like I explained last week, in 2013, Google released a Google Image Search Design Update, which changed the way people saw their Google image traffic coming into their site. So instead of what they used to call phantom traffic, where somebody would click on a result in Google Images, it wouldn't take them to the website. It would load the image from the website and it would actually count as an impression. That's no longer the case. The new image search design, which happened in 2013, resulted in huge traffic losses, but they weren't real traffic losses, according to Google. Now the same thing is happening in Germany and France, so it's nothing really new, although those people in Germany and France are noticing it, at least the webmasters there. The February 7th update, which we keep talking about because it was one of the largest updates we had in a long time. Some people are saying it's phantom related. Both Glenn and Gabe and Search Metrics released a pretty deep study based on their analytics data around what this could be, and they both kind of imply it's not link related, it's really content and content quality related, and that's really around probably phantom, not panda in this case. So definitely take a look at that. I have links to both Glenn and Search Metrics posts. You definitely want to take a look at that. And now the Black Hat forums are arguing about, do PBNs, public blog networks, still work for rankings and so forth. There's a lot of discussion around that after that PBN update, which we saw in early February, around February 2nd or so, which targeted kind of links and stuff like that. Google has confirmed that they are rolling out the new Google AdWords Ad Label. So instead of that solid green ad label we saw about a month ago, we saw Google testing this outline label. They actually confirmed that this new outline version label is actually going live. And they confirmed that it's rolling out now. You should be able to see it. And Google's told us that the new ad label doesn't confuse searchers between what's organic and what is paid. So let's zoom in there so you can see it a little bit better. So this is the green ad label, and this is the outline ad label. Let me get both on the screen at the same time so you can see it. I guess you could see it. Let me increase that size a little bit. Okay, so now you should be able to see it. Solid green, outline. And Google's saying that that doesn't confuse users. They still could differentiate between what are ads and what are organic results. Although maybe they weren't able to differentiate before that or not. I don't know. So there's a big controversy at my blog at Search Engine Roundtable with tons of comments saying Google's doing this to make money. And again, Google's saying that's not the case. So, hold on. Google announced they're discontinuing Google Site Search. It's basically their paid internal search service. So if you have a search box on your website, you can pay Google for Google Site Search, which will let you power your own internal site search based on the Google search algorithm. And they're discontinuing it. They're not saying why. They're telling people to use the free version, which we use on this site, the free version of Google Custom Search Engine, or find something else. And it looks like it's expiring by the end of this year if you are a customer, so you have to find something else going forward. It seems like Google might not be making enough money off this product, and they want to push people towards the ad version where they can make more money. With that, Google and Bing said they're going to step up demoting piracy from the UK search results. There was an agreement between the Intellectual Property Office and the British Photography Industry and the Motion Picture Association with Google and Bing saying they are going to go ahead and do a better job of demoting pirated content in the UK. Google pretty much told us there's no algorithm changes that are happening with this. It's just an understanding, and Google has algorithms like the pirate update, which I discussed below, the DMCA, Google penalty update, and the pirating update that they have. And Google has not made any changes. I don't believe they will make any changes. They might just continue to update that algorithm to make that better. Google warned, again, that using contests for the purpose of link building is not a great idea. John Mueller said, I think the situation where you're doing kind of a contest is something to watch out for. So mostly with regards to whether or not these are actually clean links or not. In the sense of, are you perhaps exchanging something for these links? Like, do you require a link in order to partake in this contest? So you shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't be doing contests that require links. Of course, you can do contests that don't require links, but if you are doing contests with the purpose of getting links, that's a bad thing. Talking about links, Google said, don't do guest blogging for links. John Mueller said, use your own site for links. And if you remember back in 2014, Google said guest blogging for links is dead. They also went ahead and shortly afterwards went ahead and penalized tons of different tons of different guest blog networks over the course of that month. So again, Google's saying it again, and Google's saying use your own site to build links and authority for your own website. Talking about penalties, naturalnews.com, a alternative, I guess, medical or medicine website that's fairly controversial according to Wikipedia. I had never heard of this before, but a lot of people are asking me, was Natural News de-indexed because of fake news, Google's fake news stance and so forth? And a lot of people are asking me this. And we asked Google, and I reported at Search Engine Land, but people keep asking me this, so I posted it on Search Engine Roundtable as well. Google told us they were removed for Google Webmaster Guidelines violations. There is no Google Webmaster violation for having a fake news website. Google has said they take action with AdSense publishers and maybe have tweaked the news algorithm, but in terms of de-indexing a website, they would never do that. Natural News says it's because they're pro-Trump. Google de-indexed them unethically and it's against whatever. And Google said, no, it's because they violated their Google Webmaster Guidelines. What specific guideline did they violate? It's unclear. It's potentially, John tweeted that morning, just a generic tweet, don't use some sneaky mobile redirects. They aren't a new thing. Don't do it. And then he linked to a 2015 article how they are against Google's guidelines. Again, it's not because of that. It could be because of anything that are against Google Webmaster Guidelines, but it wasn't because they're a fake news site or a Trump site or whatever. Google's John Mueller said you should really stop using URL fragments for your URLs, kind of the hashbang stuff. He said this on Twitter. He says, no, I recommend moving away from using URL fragments for content in general as well. He also went into more detail about this. This is actually getting a lot of traffic, a lot of information. People are saying why, but again, Google's been talking about this for probably years now. The Google Local Pack is now showing X near you X minutes ago. So if you were in a place and Google detected you were in that place X minutes ago, it's showing you X minutes ago you were here, and these are bars near you. You could actually refresh your location, and Google will get you more accurate results based on your current location. So that's a cool little feature. Google My Business has updated their guidelines, specifically around virtual offices, saying they are not included in the service area businesses. So Google clarified that because there was a lot of confusion around that. Definitely take a look at those guidelines. Google had an Google Accounts bug last night or yesterday afternoon where a lot of people were unexpectedly signed out of their Google account and they weren't able to sign back in. In addition, a lot of Google Wi-Fi devices, routers, and Google OnHub devices stopped working. It was because of this. It's unclear. It seemed like it was very widespread. I had one Wi-Fi device totally go brick. I know other people have as well. Tons of people are complaining about it, and people had issues signing into Google in general. And they're all related somehow. I'm not exactly sure if this affected AdWords or search at all, but there is a lot of discussion around it. I'm trying to find out more, but yet I have not. Finally, Maile Ohye from Google. She's been with Google for almost 12 years. She was very involved in the webmaster SEO community. She's done many of the SEO technical videos explaining very, very complex things around pagination, Relevanz and Prev, hreflang, all these types of technical things in a really easy to understand way. Very special talent, and she is leaving Google. She quietly announced on a Google+. She said saying farewell to Google. Thank you to everyone in the SEO and webmaster community for many wonderful moments. She called out John Mueller, Maria, Gary, Brian White, Nathan Johns, Ila, and a bunch of other Google webmaster trends and analysts and so forth. Not sure what she's doing in the future, but her leaving Google is a major loss for Google and a major loss for the SEO community. But thank you, Maile, for everything you've done. In any event, thanks so much for listening to the Search Buzz video recap. Everyone have a great weekend. Again, today is Friday, February 24th, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.